Close your eyes and dive right in. World unknown, a journey begins. Steer your thoughts, shift your fate. Hack yourself, don't wait, don't hesitate. Waves of sound, guide your dreams. Ancient wisdom, modern schemes. Business goals, life's grand design. Unlock the power of your own mind. Hypnotize your mind, find your way. Self-hypnosis every day. Coach yourself, rise up strong. This is your mantra, this is your song.
Greetings, human programmers, and welcome back to the Healing Trauma in Nature podcast event for July 5th, 2026. This season, we've been building the Human Programmer Academy together, and this is the last lesson of the free section of the Academy. This week, we are on Lesson 5. Now, if you are watching or listening to this anywhere other than hack-yourself.net, www.hackyourself.net, you are missing out on the downloadable PDF workbooks and all the other materials that I've carefully prepared for you. So please do yourself a favor and go to hackyourself.net now to create your free account and join the Human Programmer Academy today. Membership is free. I have the full free module ready for you to enjoy, and this is the last lesson. When you get to the group, just look for the Human Programmer Academy classroom, click on it. There'll be a few introductory videos, and then lesson 1 through 5. Each lesson is the conscious teaching portion, and the next page will be the guided self-hypnosis installation session to put these things that we've talked about during the lesson permanently into your unconscious mind. These sessions are very powerful. They are the scripts I wrote for myself to fix my own autopilot system, and they worked for me instantly, and my clients are seeing life-changing results with each session. So please utilize all of the resources I've created for you and allow this amazing course to assist your body to move out of fear and into the state of safety. As you may already know, my name is AJ and I am a human programmer. That means I'm an expert in self-hypnosis, and I teach my clients how to easily and effortlessly rewire the unconscious programs of self-sabotage. And today, we are going to learn how to make our bodies feel safe. So let's get right into Lesson 5, Body Scan for Safety. Teaching the body what safety feels like. Most people try to think their way into safety. The body doesn't work that way. Safety is not a thought. Safety is a sensation. Before the mind can believe it's safe, the body must experience safety. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest just before sunrise. The world is quiet. The air is cool. The earth is still waking up. And from the shadows of the trees, a deer slowly emerges. One careful step, then another. Then it pauses. Its ears rotate. Its eyes scan the horizon. Its nose samples the air. Its entire body listening. Now something happens. The deer never asks, "Am I safe?" The deer doesn't create a spreadsheet. It doesn't debate. It doesn't search social media. It doesn't repeat affirmations. The deer listens. The body decides. If danger is present, the body responds. If danger is absent, the body relaxes. Simple, natural, efficient. Humans are different. Many of us learn to ignore our bodies, to override our instincts, to distrust our own sensations, to live entirely in our heads. And because of that, many people spend years trying to convince themselves they're safe, while their nervous system remains unconvinced. Today's lesson is very simple. We are going to learn how to listen again. The missing foundation. Most personal development begins in the wrong place. People try to create confidence, motivation, success, abundance, productivity, discipline. But none of those things can grow consistently inside a nervous system that feels unsafe. A frightened body cannot hear opportunity. A frightened body cannot hear wisdom. A frightened body cannot hear its own intuition. The body hears one thing: survive. Which means before we build confidence, we must build safety. Before we build abundance, we build safety. Before we can build self-trust, we have to build safety. Safety is the foundation underneath everything else. Imagine spending years building a beautiful castle. Strong walls, beautiful windows, magnificent towers. Then one day, someone notices the foundation is cracked. Would you continue building higher? Or would you strengthen what everything else depends upon? Most of us spend our lives decorating the castle with careers, relationships, confidence, money, success. Meanwhile, the nervous system underneath is quietly whispering, I still don't feel safe. The human programmer understands something different. We don't ignore decorating the castle. We simply begin where every great builder begins, with the foundation. Because when the foundation becomes stable, everything built upon it becomes stronger. How the body learns. Most people believe, if I understand something, I will change. Sometimes. But often the body needs experience, not explanation. Imagine trying to explain swimming to someone who's never touched water. You could explain for 10 years, yet the moment they enter the water, they learn something words could never teach. Safety works the same way. The body learns through experience, repetition, evidence, sensation, not argument. This is why knowledge alone often fails to create change. People know they are safe, yet they still feel anxious. People know they are loved, yet they still fear abandonment. People know the danger is over, yet they still brace for impact. Because the body hasn't learned it yet. Learning to trust again. Think about someone learning to trust a dog after being bitten. No amount of explaining changes the body. You can say, this dog is friendly. This dog has never bitten anyone. You'll be okay. The mind may understand. The body still hesitates. Why? Because bodies don't learn through lectures. Bodies learn through repeated, safe experiences. One gentle interaction, then another, then another. Eventually, without anyone announcing it, the body simply relaxes. Safety was never argued into existence. It was experienced. Healing follows the same path. Every human nervous system contains an internal scanner. Its only job is asking, safe or unsafe? That's it. Not, am I successful? Am I attractive? Am I spiritual enough? Am I productive enough? It simply asks, am I safe or unsafe? And this scanner is running constantly, 24 hours a day. When the scanner detects danger, the body mobilizes. Muscles tighten. Breathing changes. Attention narrows. Thoughts become defensive. The body prepares. The problem is that many people learn to perceive emotional experiences as danger. Rejection becomes danger. Criticism becomes danger. Failure becomes danger. Conflict becomes danger. Disappointment becomes danger. Being misunderstood becomes danger. The body responds exactly as it was trained to do. Not because it's broken, because it thinks it's protecting you. Borrowing safety from nature. This is why I spend so much time teaching in nature. Have you ever noticed how differently your body breathes beside a river, or sitting beneath a tree, or watching a sunset? Nature never asks you to hurry. The trees are not rushing. The mountains are not competing. The birds are not wondering if they're enough. Nature consciously sends safety signals. Slow down. Breathe. You belong here. The body understands this language long before the mind does. Perhaps that's why so many people say, I don't know why. I just feel better outside. Your nervous system knows. Safety signals. Let's talk about what safety actually feels like inside. Most people know what danger feels like. Few people know what safety feels like. Safety often feels like a slower breath, a relaxed jaw, soft shoulders, a settled stomach, a grounded feeling in the feet, a sense of space, a sense of enoughness. Notice how simple those are. Safety isn't excitement. It isn't intensity. It isn't certainty. Safety is often quiet. Many people overlook it because they're waiting for fireworks. The nervous system isn't looking for fireworks. It's simply looking for evidence. Rediscovering safety. When was the last time you noticed your jaw wasn't tight? When was the last time your shoulders naturally relaxed? When was the last time you realized you weren't waiting for something bad to happen? Many people never notice those moments because peace is quiet. The mind only notices problems. The body notices safety. Today, I want you to become a collector of peaceful moments. Not because they're exciting, because they're evidence. Evidence your nervous system has been searching for, and your stories have been hiding. Why peace feels strange. This may be one of the most important things we discuss today. Some people become uncomfortable when life becomes peaceful, not because they enjoy suffering, because peace is unfamiliar. If someone grew up in chaos, their nervous system learned chaos. If someone grew up in being criticized, their nervous system learned vigilance. If someone grew up needing to earn love, their nervous system learned performance. Then one day, life becomes calm, and the body says, something's wrong. Not because something is wrong, because calm is unfamiliar. The nervous system chooses familiar before healthy. The human programmer understands this and stops judging the process. Imagine two people sitting beside a campfire. One grew up camping every weekend. Fire means warmth, food, stories, family. The other experienced a house fire. To them, fire means danger, loss, fear. Same fire, different nervous systems. The world isn't reacting to reality alone. It's reacting to remembered experience. That realization changes everything. Because now, instead of judging your reactions, you can become curious about them. This is a huge shift. The body never lies. The mind tells stories. The body tells truth. The mind says, I'm fine. The shoulders say, no, you're not. The mind says, it doesn't bother me. The stomach says, really? The mind says, I've moved on. The chest says, there's still grief here. The body is always communicating. The question is, have we learned to listen? The language of the body. Imagine if your body could speak English. What might your shoulders say? Hey, I'm carrying too much. What might your stomach say? I don't know what's coming. What might your jaw say? I've been holding on all day. What might your chest say? I just want to breathe. The body has always been speaking. It simply speaks in sensation instead of sentences. The human programmer becomes fluent in both languages. Becoming a safety detective. This week, I want you to become curious, not about what feels unsafe. You already know that. Become curious about what feels safe. What people help your body relax? What places help your breathing slow down? What activities create a sense of peace inside? What music softens your nervous system? What conversations leave you feeling lighter? Start collecting evidence. The nervous system learns through evidence. Building a library of safety. This week, I'd like you to collect moments, not achievements. Moments. The first sip of warm coffee. The first smell of rain. Your favorite blanket. A deep breath. A walk through the woods. A laugh with a friend. The feeling after stretching. Sunlight through a window. Collect them all. Your nervous system is creating a new reference library. Every peaceful moment tells the body, see, we're okay right now. The more evidence you collect, the easier safety becomes to recognize. So let's connect everything together. Lesson 1 taught us that programs exist, and we began to see the difference. Lesson 2 taught us that you are not the programs. Lesson 3 taught us that we can choose something different. Lesson 4 taught us that emotions are weather. And now lesson 5 is teaching that the body is always listening. And the body must experience safety before it can consistently create safety. This is where self-trust begins, not in the mind, in the body. The deer at the edge of the meadow never asked, "What should I believe?" It listens. It feels. It notices. Then it responds. Perhaps healing is less about becoming someone new and more about remembering how to listen. Imagine the deer once more, standing quietly at the edge of the meadow, its ears listening, its breath steady, its body completely present. The deer isn't trying to become peaceful. It simply stops looking for danger when danger is no longer there. Perhaps that's what healing really is. Not becoming fearless, but learning to recognize when fear is no longer necessary. The body remembers. The heart remembers. Awareness remembers. And little by little, your nervous system begins trusting life again. One breath, one moment, one body scan at a time. Perhaps safety is not something you create. Perhaps safety is something you simply recognize. Something that has been available underneath the noise all along. And perhaps the body has been trying to tell you that for years. Thank you so much for joining me for this free 5-week or 5-day, depending on how you choose to take it, Safety and Reset portion of the Human Programmer Academy. The next module will walk your safety system through what I call the factory reset, so that you can find the present awareness in the now moments throughout your day and reparent your inner child in real time. And Module 3 will help you both build a clear vision of future self, so you can access deeper knowledge to create a future life that you love living. These 2 modules will eventually be available only behind the paywall at hackyourself.net. But I love you guys so much that I'm going to build it here in the Healing in Nature podcast and leave it live for free for 1 month after it's finished. So everyone has a chance to complete it for free for those of us that are still struggling between lack and abundance. Because I remember that struggle and I want to help as many people as I can. So please keep in mind that each of these 3 modules of the Human Programmer Academy have 5 one-on-one sessions with me, valued at about $555 each. So if you have been watching these 5 lessons and you've taken my free offer of joining the Human Programmer Academy, you already have received nearly $3,000 of coaching. And those of you reporting back life-changing results only had to pay attention. If you haven't already, go create your account today so you don't miss out, because next week we are starting on Module 2, Lesson 6, Present Moment Reset. Once the body begins to recognize safety, something remarkable happens. Attention starts returning to the present moment, not the past, not the future, now. And in our next Human Programmer Academy module, we'll learn one of the simplest and most powerful skills available to a human being: how to return to the present moment on purpose. Because peace is never found in yesterday, and peace is never found in tomorrow. Peace is always waiting here. Thank you all so much for joining me. Like always, I want to tell you how proud I am of all of you for your hard work on yourself, breaking generational curses and single-handedly healing a family bloodline of trauma is nothing less than spiritual warfare. I'm so grateful that we found each other, and I want nothing more than to cheer you on and give you every ounce of love that I have, because you are enough. You are divinely protected, and you have a divine purpose that only you can fulfill. When your body experiences safety, your daily life will begin to feel more and more peaceful. And all of these symptoms of the autopilot safety system will slow down, and we will quickly start feeling better throughout our day. Life will get better the more you do this inner work, and I'm so grateful for each DM and email telling me about your progress. I love you all. I will see you all in the next episode of Healing Trauma in Nature podcast event.
Hypnotize your mind, find your way. Self-hypnosis every day. Coach yourself, rise up strong. This is your mantra, this is your song. Hypnotize your mind, find your way. Self-hypnosis every day. Coach yourself, rise up strong. This is your mantra, this is your